I wanted to work in magazines, but I knew I loved magazines and I collect magazines to this day. I loved words. I've always had a passion for words. I can be quite nerdy when it comes to words, and that was definitely something that I enjoyed as a child. I think everyone works at a different pace, and everyone, this whole thing of a 5-year plan, I think that's kind of redundant now, but I do think that it is always good to reassess where you are and see what else is out there. Not saying that you shouldn't be loyal to where you are at the moment, but I think it's very important to keep your eyes and your ears and your mind open to opportunities and so on. But I think, yes, you do have to get the balance. But I think be hungry. It's important to be hungry. If you're not hungry, you're not curious, something's up. So.
Take something that pays just about the rent, and then just all the extra time goes into exactly the internship that you want to have, and then the bit of extra time that's left is you PMing on LinkedIn, Instagram, and any person that is mindly what you want real advice from, and then you go out for coffee. So actually you have a pretty busy schedule ahead.
I think that's what the exciting thing is. I mean, I thought I was going to be a psychologist my whole life. Wow. That was what I was going to be. And then I went to a school reunion about 15 years ago, and I said, oh, I work in fashion. And all my friends said to me, oh yeah, you're always going to work in fashion. I was like, really? I was always going to be a psychologist. I wish I was always going to be fashion and beauty. Absolutely, it's a different medium. It's an absolute medium of communication, and we've seen that over forever. We look at what Chanel did with the suit. That was a political statement, essentially. That was an independent statement for women. That was a next iteration of what fashion is. You see what designers are doing today. Missoni did the pink knitted hats last year when it was the Women's March. Yes. And that became something that was so profound, as have so many. The fantastic author Chiamanda, who's We Should All Be Feminist, was on the Valentino runway. I mean, so your communication has become a massive statement. You've got to just follow the thread of curiosity.
I went through lots of different stages in my life. One where I wanted to be a historian, then one where my dad went bankrupt, so I had to really seriously think about how I was going to make money and how I was going to survive. And I found the internship really difficult. That sort of world of not being able to really afford to be able to do them, but being desperate. My thing was, I always thought to get yourself into the kind of field of where you want to be, even if it's not necessarily the job you want, because once you're there you can kind of at least try and work within that. So I ended up sort of working on reception desk. I always enjoyed the kind of story of creating an aesthetic, so whether it's going into a beautiful shop and seeing everything curated, or an art gallery, or reading a lovely magazine, or looking at an online shop that's curated really well. I love the whole story rather than the individual thing. Fashion links up with art, and there are so many socio-economic, political kind of factors that all build into each of those things, that it's always symbiotic, they're never like individual. Fashion is not just a kind of feckless, stupid thing that doesn't exist without any of those other
it's on the fringes of everything.
It is. They all link into each other, and what's exciting is, I think, is finding out the links between everything. Why